Kasauli, a very small hill station with a mere population of 5,000 residents situated at the foothills of Shivalik Hills, cater to the lakhs of tourists on yearly basis. But Kasauli has not always been the same place as it is today. Situated almost 5,960 feet from the ground, this town once was the favorite residential destination for the Maharajas of Punjab and for the Britishers and for the rich elites of the times as well, which established and believed it to be the center of amazing weather, trade, and a great place to live in. Not very later upon, when the Britishers invaded India, that was the time when Kasauli's demographic environment completely changed. In today's world, when we see Kasauli, it is completely known for its heritage culture and the significance that it carries with its name. But with all of these things, the people and the locals living there had to struggle a lot for that. Time and again, government has been taking a lot of interest to develop these places, but the locals fear that if the heritage would be loosed upon, the tourists will not be coming here on the regular basis. That could also result in the loss of their employment. This is not just limited to the locals of India. It is also the place for the settlement of Tibetan refugees after the 1962 war. This city gave a lot of employment and a home for people settling from Tibet, saying that this place not only just made them feel like home, but this actually is just like a second home.
जब मेरा जन्म हुआ था तो कसौली 1961 तक पेप्सू में था, पटियाला में था। ये पटियाले महाराजा की रियासत कसौली, पहले यहाँ राजे महाराजे रहा करते थे। उसके बाद जब अंग्रेजों का टाइम आया, कसौली से अंग्रेजों ने बसाया। कसौली, चैल, शिमला, स्पाटू, ये चारों शहर अंग्रेजों के बसाए हुए। देवो भवा, आप आते रहिए, मोस्ट वेलकम इन हिमाचल एंड कसौली। ये आपका शहर है, हिल स्टेशन है, अच्छा है, यहाँ पे वातावरण बड़ा शुद्ध स्वच्छ रहता है। बाकी ऐसा कुछ नहीं, लोग भी ईमानदार हैं, बिजनेस भी यहाँ पे ठीक चलता है। कसौली आप इसको ये कह सकते हैं, यहाँ का जो पोल्यूशन है ना, बिल्कुल यहाँ पे जीरो है। और जो यहाँ का वातावरण है कि ये जो चीड़ के और देवदार के दरख्त दिख रहे हैं ना, इनकी जो हवा है ना शुद्ध, ये टीबी के लिए एक ऐसा ऑक्सीजन है ना ये, कि इससे ये बीमारी ही खत्म हो जाती है कसौली रहने से ही। कसौली के वासियों को कभी टीबी होती ही नहीं।
And it is today that all the people who have been working together have established this city into the topmost destinations if you have to drive in the one day. And to this day, it majorly contributes in the economy of Himachal Pradesh. Majority of the leaders of state also holds a personal interest in the development and perseverance in the city. And it was not very long ago that former CM Veerbhadra Pratap, who passed away, himself inaugurated the nature park in the center of the city to let citizens enjoy their free time and also experience the time outside their work and give some free time to their minds. The Tibetans residing and introducing us to delicious food delicacies is another reason people love to visit their city, and try more and more amazing food. Locals at the same hand carry a great sense of attachment with this place and believe that this city is more like a big joint family where everyone gathers on a monthly basis and share their joys and sorrows. We also talked to one of the locals out there and asked them that if you would actually want to say to someone what does Kasauli means to you and how would you introduce Kasauli to them, what exactly would you want them to know? With the local handcrafted things and heritage market being the center, it is also the first cantonment area of Himachal Pradesh. This is not just the first cantonment area of Himachal Pradesh, but also known for a very famous Hanuman temple and home to a lot of monkeys. With the development after post-independence, it was also one of the first cities where Doordarshan, BSNL and post offices were established. With the old times connection and times and the fast news and technology growing at a rapid pace, people are still very much reliable on the older places because they feel connected. People here are still very much fond of the news on Doordarshan and reliable on the mobile networks of BSNL. Post office still holds a very great significance and people still believe that post office are much more trustworthy than the banks, which they believe are nothing but just a private entity. Several celebrities have visited this place and found utmost joy with the locals, and over the years Many of the celebrities such as Rajpal have been visiting this place every year and spend their leisure time. Before some time, this has also become a great place to shoot films, and people from all across the India has been picking up the locations to shoot these films. People are very much yet involved into doing their own work, and every corner and home of the city carries some art and significance. You will find people at every corner, at every house, doing work for their own and creating things with their own creativity, which later upon becomes a treat for the eyes. The Church of Kasauli was established, which is very much open for believers and tourists on Sundays. This is the oldest church to which date there has been no construction made, and to this date where no construction has been made and the architecture has been carried since then. Moreover, it carries a great significance when it comes to the church, and people from all across the India come and have their time spent on Sundays in the church. Sunset Point, yet being another the tourist spot, provides you to enjoy the city from the top, and also providing the place for the children to play and to explore their leisure interests. This all seems up like a very small locality, but yet this is a whole town which is being run by the people.